Good evening, Bellas! Hi! It's Wednesday night and it's me again. I hope hindi kayo nagsasawa sa akin. Every Wednesday night, you'll see me here in BDJ Live. I'm also live in crazyaboutpaper.com or Crazy About Paper. We're also live in our Facebook groups. You got this PH, the Bella Tribe, and BDJ Plan with me. So, ayan. I think we have a lot of people. We're excited for tonight kasi it's the first Wednesday of the month. And syempre, June na. Meron pang mga debate, guys, na half na ba ng year? Hindi ba yung half ng year, July 1? But actually, meron din naman nagsasabi, pag i-divide mo yung 365 days, you're ended, your 185.6. And then pasok yung week na to. Week of June 1. And so, depends on where you position yourself, 'di ba? Half na ba ng year or may isang month pa before magiging half yung year, 'di ba? So, half ng 365 days is 182.5 days and it falls right smack today. Okay? So guys, welcome to our first Wednesday of June. For those the Bellas, please you can change your backdrop in your desktop and use our June dividers and as well as your phone. So for those watching us today, please do say hi in the comment section. Please share where you're watching us from. We weren't able to show our June video for today, but we'll definitely show it in the next week and the next weeks to come. So for this month of June. So hi Bellas, I'm live here in San Juan. So hi Kate, hi Kimmy. So excited ako for our guest today kasi sige, mamaya ko muna siya i-prepare. Pero yung i-check nyo sa mga nanonood ng right now, i-search nyo, Master Dating. Ayan, master dating, master dating. Para pag-usapan natin yung phrase na yan, na master dating. Ayan, hi Estella, watching from Novaliches. Si Kimi watching from or going live with us in Lipa, Batangas. Kate, nasaan ka nga? Hindi ko na maalala. Quezon City ka rin, di ba? Tama ba? Or something, or Cubao. Tama ba yung memory ko? So, ayan, Bellas, don't forget that every Wednesday night we actually have a giveaway whenever we do our BDJ studio. So please don't forget to sign up. This is our giveaway. We're giving away one Essentials notebook and one Dare to Be Grateful card. And to join, you sign up at go.bdjstudio/sign up and comment with your takeaway from tonight's live. So definitely tonight is all about your game plan. What's your game plan for this month of June? Okay? So yan yung topic natin today. And si Carrie also watching from Cebu. Thank you, Jana. Hindi ko na mention yung name mo. Watching from Bacoor, Cavite. Si Kate, Miami, Cubao. Sabi ko nga Quezon City. Pwede na ba yon? Hello, Facebook user, if you give permission to StreamYard so we can see your name and I can do a shout out for you guys. So, thank you guys for watching us and staying with us this Wednesday night. And this is Game Plan. So, bakit ba tayo nag-game plan? What is the BDJ Studio Game Plan? It's our FB Live series that helps you plan and create lives full of love and joy. And I'm so excited for tonight because our guest speaker for tonight is a good friend. I was there during her book launch, kaya yung minention ko yung master dating. And I found it very, very interesting. And she might be a familiar face to most of you because she was part of our March episode of with Mind Nation. So tonight, though, we're tackling a different topic. It's not so much in terms of mental health, but about how do we live our best life? How do we take care of ourselves? So our speaker for tonight is Kimi Lu, a certified master neuro-linguistic hypnotherapy life coach, a Reiki master practitioner, a certified instructor, and a corporate coach. She's also the author of Master Dating, international guidebook to celebrate life, which helps us, the readers, to nurture more self love. So definitely Kimmy is into teaching people to live authentically and love themselves deeply. Hindi lang love lang. Kailangan malalim talaga, guys. And she finds fulfillment in witnessing the spark in people's eyes during their aha moment. So without further ado, I'm bringing in my partner for tonight, Kimi Lu. Hello, Kimmy!
Hello! Hi, Dar, and hello, Bellas. Dar, parang when I was watching this, sabi ko, nakakaingit naman yung kutis ni Dar. Super glowing. Ano bang secret dyan? Ba't ganun?
Sa
Kasi ako
kutis ko,
medyo meron pimples. Oo,
foundation yung secret dyan. Foundation.
foundation? Okay.
Makeup
Oh my
foundation.
gosh. Yes,
Mm,
June na. And I think yung real half is July to December. So
mm.
January to June. But I have been asking people actually like, what's your plan for the next half of the year? Parang pressure. Parang, oh nga pala, no, like what am I doing now with this year? Can you imagine? It's the half of the year na.
Correct,
So,
correct. Sobrang
yeah,
half of the year na. Napaka, I don't know,
grabe.
ang bilis ng time, no? Parang even despite the pause, 'di ba, na parang there's a delay, there's a lockdown,
Oo.
the bagong lockdown, yung second round, um, it's still somewhat fast. Ayan. So Kimmy, how are you since the past 2 months since we last talked?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Uh-huh. Yes, I can hear you. It just lags every now and then. But right now, I have been doing very well, actually. I have no complaints whatsoever. Actually, no, I don't know. I think I was with you guys when I actually shared that whenever people would ask me how I'm doing, I would just answer, I'm alive. I think I did, right?
Yes, yes.
And I just would say, I'm alive. And then perhaps after that interview, maybe I felt, parang shocks, parang low vibe yun na, parang,
Low vibe.
like talk to
Mhm.
myself, do some reflection, and thought about it. I want to raise my vibe. From I am alive, I shifted to I am grateful, I am alive.
I am grateful I am
Right?
alive.
And
Yeah.
then after a little while, so that was March, and then April, I am grateful. And May, there's a lot of celebrations. Like I celebrated my birthday, and
Happy
there's so many
birthday.
celebrations. Yes, so many celebrations that are happening in May. Like it's the first year anniversary of one of my programs, Wellbeing Boost program. Also, like, I think we're talking about it later, like meditation month as well.
Mhm.
So we're celebrating that. So from I am alive, I did it. I am grateful to be alive. And May, sabi ko, I am celebrating that I am alive.
Yes. I
So
love that.
pataas yung
Pataas, yeah. I think that's a challenge, no?
yes,
Parang definitely parang when we're just being in the state na yun nga na I'm alive, I'm grateful, 'di ba? Pero I mean, yes, it's a higher frequency but iba talaga yung I'm celebrating. And
yes,
'di ba yung challenge din na how do we get there? How do we get to that state na I'm celebrating life, even if it's in the middle of the pandemic, even if it's in the middle of the lockdown. I want to be able to celebrate life. Kasi 'di ba, yun yung higher frequency eh. And then maybe there's a lot
yes.
of more things that we can attract, right? When we are in this energy of celebration. So, Kimmy,
Absolutely.
remember when we started chatting, it was May when we were talking about this live together. And you told me that
Yeah,
it's National Meditation Month pala ng May. Um,
correct.
what do you think about parang how did you get started in meditation?
um, how did I get started in that? I think when I was learning 11 years ago, in the certification course that I took, that's yung Reiki. Reiki is a lot of healing, and there's a
Yes.
lot of like visualization and
Mm-mm.
breathing. So I really learned it then lang. Yung parang I never really was into it. I'm just, blessed that I discovered it at a young age. I was 24 at that time, and I already started learning all of these things. And whenever I have Reiki clients, they really enjoy the meditation part, the visualization part. So I got into it more and more, studied more, experienced more. I even went to this meditation gym in New
Wow.
York. So, di ba
Okay.
at the gym, usually there's a Zumba class, there's a body jam, there's a cycling class, yung ganyan. HIIT class, CrossFit, ganyan. So, parang itong meditation gym, meron siyang meditation for the heart, meditation for energy, meditation to focus, meditation for clarity. So, I attended all
Ang
of
galing.
those and
Oo, okay, okay.
learned. Oh, I learned different kinds of meditations. And so I really got into it. I wouldn't say I'm an expert. I would say I enjoy it.
You enjoy it. Mhm.
Yes. Do you
Siguro
meditate? The,
I meditate pero hindi yung traditional sense, and I'm not able to do it on a daily basis. So I do it actually before I go to sleep. We started it with my husband na parang we listen to hypnotherapy tracks. Kasi
yes,
hypnotherapy tracks in terms of abundance. And then in the early
yes,
morning or when I'm able to wake up early, well, usually naman maaga ako magising, pero it depends minsan sa mga kailangan kong gawin. So, may time ako to pause. I love to listen to the meditation. So, it's not, I guess there's different kinds of meditation, di ba? There's the meditation na you're really
yes,
just
yes.
quiet.
There are tons, tons.
There's really like super quiet ka lang
Yes,
and then you're just absorbing everything. And meron din na parang you really just listen. We can journal while you're meditating. So I'm more on the latter part kasi I feel like I need to write
yeah,
down. Minsan ang daming thoughts talaga pumapasok sa utak ko. But I've done some
yeah. And that's why
medit
I love journaling.
yung ano naman, I've also done the meditation in a religious aspect. When I go to retreats, one of the things that we were asked to do, parang sa Ignatian spirituality, for those who are familiar with it, there's this meditation. It's a form of meditation, but the word they use is contemplation. Are you familiar with that, Kemi?
Ah. Yes, yes, contemplation. They also use what's that word? Examine.
Examine, yes, oo.
When
So,
they
consciousness
examine, right?
examine, yes, yes, oo.
Yes.
So, with the
Mm,
contemplation, you sort of meditate or reflect, like, what was it like in the story that you're meditating on? So, if you're reading like a gospel story, you sort of
right.
contemplate and visualize it in your head. What role are you
Yes.
playing? Are you a fly on the wall?
Ah,
Are
I
you
see.
a bird watching over like Jesus, or are you one of the apostles, or maybe even you're Jesus, right? So
Right.
that's one of the things na I enjoyed on a religious
Mhm.
aspect. Oo, na gano'n. So, it's kind of fun
Mm,
kasi ang daming realizations, 'di ba, pag meditation.
yes, I love it. Yeah, there are different people think that with meditation you're supposed to be like sitting still and then you have parang blank yung mind, 'di ba? Parang it's
Correct,
the
correct.
usual
Oo.
thought. But actually, there are tons, and we're not even aware that we're already meditating. Some people just merely listen to music and they feel relaxed. That's actually meditation. Some people love like running, diba? They would say, "Oh, I want to run so that I can free my mind."
Correct,
That's
correct. That's a
meditation.
form. Yeah, exactly.
It's a form of meditation. It's like I call it active meditation. Sometimes naman, there's another one that I call visual meditation. Like when you're looking at Instagram or maybe Pinterest is better. When you're looking at Pinterest, kunyari you put in plants. Tapos yung scroll ka lang na scroll hanggang sa kung saan ka na nakarating. That's also meditation, actually. So it's not strict that you need to be quiet and silent and you just need to be breathing. You can actually be doing something and meditating.
Nice, nice.
I love what Coco
So,
Santos said here, Dar. Parang existing versus living our life. Ito yung celebrating life. Kanina.
oo,
I love it.
yeah. Yes, sabi ni Chico nga, parang yun nga eh. I think the challenge right now, I think yung pinag-uusapan natin just before our show together right now is that there's this word, I don't know, please say hi na lang in the
Mm.
chat box if you guys relate to this. The word that they're saying, the dominant emotion for 2021 is languishing.
Yes.
So, languishing. So,
Languishing.
um it's very interesting. I don't know if you saw it. I felt like it was shared a lot, so maybe baka na viral siya. Adam
Yes.
Grant
I've been
um
seeing a lot.
of the parang ginamit 'di ba yung word na languishing. And I think in the context is because a lot of people have been exploring mental health and they're realizing that in this full spectrum of mental health, it's not just na parang, ayan, my challenges or my problems or anxiety. There's something somewhere in
Oo.
between before you
Mm.
receive the positive mental health. So actually, I'm very happy nga na nakita ko yon yung study din yon. Because parang it made a lot of sense na
Yes.
parang, oo nga no, spectrum talaga siya. It's not here or there. It's not
Yes.
black and white. Parang we're somewhere here in between.
Correct.
And the somewhere in
Yes.
between they're saying in the languishing is that you are moving in autopilot in the world. Um,
Yeah.
you're not exactly depressed or anxious, but you're not also happy. So you're
Yes.
just surviving.
So
So
I guess yun yung parang existing na sinasabi naman ni Chico na
mm-mm,
languishing is like merely existing. You're breathing, you're alive, you're functional, but you're not like ecstatic and you're not
mm-mm,
naman super sad also. You're just there. I guess a little bit stoic also na parang okay, life is just happening. And some people are actually okay with it. Like I know some people who are like, wala akong magawa. I'm just, observing life happen in front of me. Whereas other people are actually bothered by it. Like, ano to? Ayoko na to. I want some
yeah,
more out of this life. And that's why people really need to be like aware and conscious about it, about how they can deal with that middle part, which is languishing. They need to know if they're okay with it or not okay with it, and if they're not
correct,
okay with it, then they need to do something about it.
correct.
Yeah.
So, echo ko lang what Kimmy said. So it's
Mhm.
okay if you feel like you're
Yeah.
okay staying in the languishing state. There's nothing wrong
Yeah.
with it. Um,
Mhm.
it's also okay if you feel like you want to get out of languishing state. Kasi I think
Yeah.
all of us naman, 'di ba? We sort of individually have to figure out like where we are, yung journey natin in this life, in this pandemic. Ano ba
Mhm.
talaga yung lessons na Minsan sinasabi
Oo.
nila nakakasawa na, so let's stop talking about the pandemic already. Let's forget about it. Let's move on, 'di ba?
Yeah.
Ano ano naman pakiramdam mo doon about that, Kimmy? I remember you were saying, 'di ba kanina, sabi mo, accept mo na ito na yung life natin.
Yeah. In-embrace ko na siya. Kasi parang if I keep wondering like, oh my gosh, when is it going to be better or when is it going to go back, I will feel more stuck. Whereas right now, because I embraced it fully, parang naka-move forward ako kaagad na, okay, like for example, with my business, as you know, like you've attended my workshop, my book launch, it's so experiential. Oh my God. So mga March and April, I was already grieving about it. Even before everybody grieved, I was grieving already na parang, huh, walang in-person stuff, ganyan. So immediately, I had to think of a way to make everything online and still make it experiential.
Mhm.
And if I didn't embrace that, then nga talaga.
Nga
Nga.
talaga.
Parang, eh. And some people are, and that's it. Yung parang, oh my gosh, I thought this year would be better. But
Mhm,
hindi pa rin pala. So the faster you kind of, embrace how things are, then the easier also for you to become more adaptable and more flexible to things.
mhm.
So like I would say like I would be actually a little bit mayabang about it na oh I was able to embrace that and I was able to move forward um fast enough, I would
Mhm,
say. So I hope that, if you guys are feeling stuck or anything like that, maybe some contemplation, some examining, some journaling would help, to really reflect on where you stand in your life and where you want to go.
may tips ka ba, Kimmy, in terms of how to embrace our current reality?
Yes. Yes. Number one, you're gonna need to decide. It's not me, it's going to be you, but you're gonna need to make a decision. And that decision can be, oh, I don't want to move on yet. Or it
Mhm,
could be, oh, okay, maybe it's time to listen to somebody and I will fully embrace this situation right now. So you're gonna need to decide what your action would be. And then from there, when you decide, hopefully you decide to move forward, then you're going to need to create action steps for yourself. Okay, so what am I going to work on? Uh, I don't know, like maybe do I learn something new? Do I create like a new business or do I level up something? Do I receive a different education? Do I collaborate with people? Do I create partnerships? Like, just get the ball rolling. Uy, mayroong
ang lakas
bagyo.
ng may bagyo,
Yes,
nasa
may
balcony
bagyo.
ako ta's
It's really,
hinahampas ako ng ano ko, body blinds, guys.
oo. In fairness, hindi ko naririnig. Gumagana yung noise cancelling
Yung noise
headset.
cancellation ko, kawawa na yung plant
Yes.
ko. Kailangan ko lang i-move siya.
Oo, sige go.
Ibababa ko lang si plant
No problem. Lakas nga po
para
ng
hindi siya mahampas.
ulan. Yes.
Oo nga,
Ayan
eh.
na. So number one, how to move forward ba? How to fully embrace. Number one, you need to decide. Number two, create action steps.
Create
Okay.
action steps.
Number
Okay.
three, Number three, visualize. Okay, really feel in your body how it feels like to be, in that situation already of embracing everything. Like, how does it feel? Does it feel full? Do you feel peaceful? Do you feel accomplished or fulfilled because you have fully embraced it? So usually naman, this is something positive. The results are
Mhm.
good whenever you do these visualizations. So it's just a matter of being able to actually do the action steps that you set for yourself. So thank you
Mm-mm.
so much, Belle, for typing down the steps that I said to everyone. So those are three steps to fully embrace the now.
Mm-mm. So, actually, there's sometimes parang Kimi, some people are saying, so whenever we do like visualization exercise, some people are saying
Yeah,
that I'm not visual. Do you have any tips naman on that na parang parang nagtatry ako mag-visualize pero walang pumapasok na image.
yeah. You know what? Apparently, like some people also don't dream. Like they
Mhm.
can't dream, and some people, naman, they don't talk to them. Do you talk to yourself? Do you like listen to
In my
yourself?
head, oo, I talk to myself.
Some people don't can't. Some people can't. So some people are more visual and some people are more auditory and some people are more experiential. Like they need to experience it for themselves. So you just need to learn which one you are. Like okay, if you are more visual, then start visualizing. Well, if you are more like auditory, then start talking to yourself, have conversations with yourself. And if you're more experiential, like the feeder type, then you actually need to do something and try it so that you can figure out if it's for you or not. So it's
Yes.
a matter of getting to know yourself more as well so that you're able to like visualize or reflect or experience in your own way or in your most dominant modality of learning.
Mm. I like that na parang there's really that step of for us to
Yes.
understand how well we learn or at which
Yes.
modality or medium nga na mas parang mas madaling matuto. Kasi I think
Yes.
'di ba parang growing up and I mean in a traditional school, they really assume that we learn in a certain way, right? Like
Mhm.
the
Yes.
memorization, all of these other things. Hindi ako kasi magaling doon. So,
Correct.
hindi ako magaling guys sa memorization. But I think yun nga na parang it I feel naman I'm auditory as a learner and then I also need to be doing something with my hands. Parang I cannot just stay still and focus. Parang I need to do something. Otherwise, parang
Right.
feeling ko hindi ko magana yung brain ko.
And that's why, di ba, when you said earlier, when you journal, there's music.
Mm. Correct, correct.
Yun. So that's a combination. Really. Like,
Yes.
that's why pala I write things that, like, you can't just visualize it and not write. You're gonna need
Correct,
to write.
correct.
And while you're writing, merong, I don't know, some kind of meditation, hypnotic meditation going
Eh,
on.
correct, correct.
So you know about yourself already now. Like, we labeled it. Like, you already know, you
Yes.
do that. But now we labeled it. Now you can be so intentional about it. So the next
Mhm.
time you want to create something, alam mo na ba, wait lang, set up ko yung ano ko, yung hypnosis ko. Tapos teka lang, yung journal ko talaga, ilalabas ko, yung pinakamagandang pen, yung gagamitin ko. Yung gano'n. So
Correct,
it's
correct.
working
Mhm.
also when you do this, when you know yourself more, you can be more of that and you can, be able to create more and give more.
Siguro, Kimmy, for our viewers who haven't tried meditation, what would you say
Yeah.
is the best benefits or sige, the surprising benefits na lang, yun pala yung mas magandang question. Yung parang, kasi 'di ba yung
Surprising
normal
benefit.
naman benefits na sinasabi ng mga tao, 'di ba? Clarity, peace, calm, yung mga ganyan. But what are the surprising benefits of meditation for you?
I would say, I right now I'm thinking of two things. So number one, I guess this isn't so surprising, but you'll be able to sleep better, like when you meditate. Um, because I have, by the way, if you guys want to have a free 10-day meditation program, it's like having 10 free sessions with me. You can just message me on Instagram, Kimi Lu Life Coach, and then tell me that you were here at BBJ so that I can send you the link to the free program.
I will
All
try.
of the, not naman all, but yung feedback talaga would be, oh my gosh, Kimmy, I was able to sleep well finally. Parang since the pandemic started, ngayon lang ako nakatulog ulit ng mahimbing. Parang ganon. So that would be one. The second one would be, if you feel relaxed, the surprising benefit would be people around you will feel relaxed too. So you make a better world or a better environment by making a better you. So it always starts with us. So whoever is watching right now, there's no accident that you are here, no coincidence. You are at the right place at the right time with the right people, and you're watching this right now for you to hear the message that, oh, maybe I can try to meditate so that I can make a better, world or environment for me and my loved ones.
Yes. Yes. Mm-mm. Ganda.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
definitely. Oo.
surprising.
Yeah. So guys, I know a lot of people also are not sleeping well during the pandemic. Like
Mhm.
my time siguro last year, and then I think a lot of people have shared also recently na mas nasi-stress, especially nung after the lockdown yung March.
Yeah, totoo.
Parang na-feel mo talaga na the energy actually bumigat And I know parang different friends and even here in our company, parang yung iba talaga parang are really down and sometimes up and then sometimes down. So I
Yeah,
super agree that when you meditate or you start at least meditating, it will definitely help in terms of sleep. Tapos I'll
yeah.
remind something lang, Kimmy, if you don't mind.
Go.
Parang a reminder that I keep on kasi minsan tayo perfectionist tayo, 'di ba? Yung gusto natin 'pag yung habit natin kailangan perfect natin ine-execute. So, what stops us sometimes from doing a habit or being consistent in a habit is, kasi hindi ko nagagawa perfect eh. Hindi kasi maganda yung gising or hindi kasi maganda yung ganito kaya hindi
Oo.
nagagawa. So I'll just like to remind everyone watching us na a great habit is worth doing badly. So I really love that quote.
Oh.
'Di ba? Parang a great habit is worth doing it badly. So kasi it's better than nothing. So let's say
Correct.
kung gusto mo mag-exercise, right? Instead of kunwari gusto mo talaga ideally 30 minutes, kaso lang hindi mo kinaya yung 30 minutes, 5 minutes lang, pagod ka na, hindi mo na
Oo.
kaya. 5 minutes is still better than 0 minutes, right?
Correct.
So, kunwari meron kang nakitang YouTube na yoga or dance class or something that you wanted to try and then pero yun nga, midway, you didn't finish it. And I'm
Oo.
sure all the perfectionists out there, sabi ni Maria, the
Yes.
guilty being perfectionist, you feel bad that you did not finish the class. 'Di ba?
Oh my,
I'm
yeah.
reminding everyone, please do
Mhm.
not feel bad for not finishing the class. It's better than
Yes.
zero. And try again
Yes.
tomorrow or try again the day after if you want. Don't parang yung sinasabi nga nila in terms of habit building, don't push it to the end na ayaw mo na siyang gawin the next day. It needs to be
Oo.
just before kaya you get super exhausted para medyo high ka pa na parang, "Okay, sige, sige, kaya ko 'to tomorrow, ulitin ko lang."
Oo.
Gano'n. Versus na
Yeah,
'pag
agree.
today pinagod mo to the end, yung pinush mo, then tomorrow sabi mo, "Gusto ko pa yun gawin, pagod na ako." Parang gano'n, 'di ba?
Yes, agree, agree. Also, something similar would be yung parang done is better than like being perfect or not doing it at
Yes,
all.
correct, correct.
Just
Oo,
do it. Yung
just do
ganyan.
it.
So,
Yes.
oo.
Correct,
It
correct.
doesn't
Alam ko
have to be
'yun,
perfect.
favorite ko din 'yun.
Oo. It doesn't
Tama,
have to be
tama.
perfect. Yung parang just go with it. Kasi some naman talagang hindi nila magsisimulan at all.
Mm,
Because they're overthinking, yung parang, ay, kailangan perfectly executed. Ganyan. Parang, no, you just have to do it. Try lang.
try
Ganon.
lang,
Yes,
try lang.
agree, agree. Sobra.
Mm. So, guys, in line with our topic tonight in terms of meditation, and parang
Yeah.
there's different kinds nga of meditation in case you didn't catch Kimi and myself earlier
Yes.
in this talk namin na parang ayun, merong active meditation, hindi naman
Oo.
kailangan completely empty yung mind mo.
Oo.
Um, and there's different ways as long as you get into the state of wherein you feel like you're just in the flow, you're in a
Mhm.
meditative state already.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah.
and madami ring techniques that Kimmy also shared related to parang trying to learn about yourself, like which methods work for you best. So, it's about
Correct.
observing yourself talaga. Yan, ang
Yeah,
lakas
and
ng
it's
hangin.
different na. Oo nga, lakas. Iba yung meditation, iba din yung mindful meditation, iba din yung prayer. Some
Do
people
you,
kind of mix them up together, yung meditation, mindfulness, and prayer. So they're also same, but super different actually. So
do you want
yun.
to share more, Kimmy, about the
Yeah,
differences between the three?
correct. Yeah, so meditation would be kind of like clearing, diba, of the mind. You're in a meditative state. Whereas mindfulness naman, you're hyper aware, like you're super present, right? And then prayer naman is when you're having a conversation with God. And usually it's a request. So that's a prayer.
Correct.
Um, yeah. And when you are silent, I guess when you're meditating and you're quiet, like fully quiet, that's when the answers come. Di ba you're praying, God, please give me an answer. God, please, like, tell me, ganyan. Paano siya
Mm-mm.
makakasagot, 'di ba? Like ano, ang dami mong sinasabi. And then so after that, you need to meditate and just be quiet. And then biglang merong answer na parang, okay, yun ba? And then you become fully present in that answer. Yung parang, okay, I'm going to do that and be fully present there. So parang siyang, journey siya. Deep
Journey siya.
journey.
Yeah. I actually agree with that eh. Kasi minsan in the quiet moments talaga, um, parang yung one of the things that we talk about na parang like taking a bath. Taking a bath for me is in a
Yes.
way a form of meditation. Like I would
Yeah.
actually play music while I'm taking a bath. Some of the
Yes.
YouTube music lang, parang I actually listen to yung mga sound frequency of Saint Michael, the Archangel, or sometimes
Yes.
Saint Raphael. So angel
Uh-uh.
sounds, angel music. Kasi I just
Ooh.
want to imbibe the energy and frequency. And
Oh
then
my gosh, Dar, I'm going to send you my shower meditation.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Gusto ko nga
I have
yun.
a
Gusto ko
shower
yun.
meditation. It is the most popular. So, di ba I have 10.
Ah,
Yung shower meditation, grabe, almost 3,000 plays.
wow.
And super popular. Now, I had to create another series for it.
For the
So
shower
every day,
meditation.
every day there's a
Oo.
new shower meditation. Yeah, I'll send it to you.
Sige,
I'll send
sige.
you.
Thank you, thank you.
Yes.
So, ayun, parang I really feel like sometimes people have too much expectations na kailangan pag meditation ganito, merong fixed belief, 'di ba, on how it should be. But actually, it can be in many ways on how you, I mean,
Yeah.
it's very flexible and personal,
Yes.
'di ba?
Right. My word for that would be intuitive. Like it's very intuitive,
Yes.
meaning however you feel is right for you, then you do it that way. As long as you're not hurting yourself or you're not hurting anyone, then however way you want to do it, do it.
Mhm.
Again, like going back to, okay, tama ba itong ginagawa ko? Ay, Diyos ko, ang dami mong tanong. Basta gawin mo na lang kayo. Diba? Try nyo. So, for everyone who's watching and we are curious, sino dito ang nagme-meditate?
Ayan,
Sabihin
sabi ni
ninyo.
Jana, When I
Mm-hmm.
take a bath, I play my go-to album, Pampagood Vibes, yung Stream
Ah,
Butter.
BTS. BTS.
My
Yes.
BTS fans natin. So, I
Okay.
actually feel, oo nga eh. Kasi I think there's so much judgment, right? Na sometimes we really judge ourselves na, am I doing it right? I don't wanna do it if I cannot do it right. 'Di ba? Meron din ganong belief.
Oo.
And I feel like that's one of the reasons that we get stuck also, like you
Yes.
shared earlier, 'di ba?
Yes.
We get stuck because we make ourselves stuck. Meaning, parang may flow ka, the flow is
Oo.
action, or may flow
Mhm.
that parang you're being, um, parang intuited ba, or ano ba yung word doon? Parang you're
Mhm.
being prompted to
Yes.
move towards your intuition, and then you stop yourself. You stop yourself because you're scared of making a mistake, or maybe you stop yourself
Yes.
because you're worried that you're doing something incorrectly or not perfectly.
Yes.
And then
Mhm.
later on you wonder, why do you feel stuck?
Ikaw
When
pala,
you're
you
the
stop
one who's, I
yourself.
know, you stuck yourself. Yeah, you stuck
Mm.
yourself.
Usually, you know what? Usually, this is the case. Actually, in all cases, I would think. Yung parang we're not able to do a goal, proceed with a goal, or do an action step. And then when you ask them, so what's stopping you? And then when they really think about it, biglang, oh, ako lang pala yun. Parang it's all
Correct,
of my
correct.
thoughts playing with my mind and with myself, maybe undermining my abilities, my capabilities, maybe putting down my talents and my gifts. So it's really you stopping yourself from whatever it is that you actually want to do.
Agree. I super agree. I feel like, um yung parang 'di ba may quote din natin yun na parang your biggest enemy is usually yourself, 'di
True.
ba? Yung
True.
nagsa-stop.
Mhm. Yeah, I agree. So don't do that. Because we have unlimited potential, all of us. There's so much more in life for us. You know, whenever you're feeling like, oh, ito na lang po gagawin ko in life, please, like, don't, no, stop with that mentality. Then hopefully you can move forward.
Okay,
Yep.
ayun. It's very ano, what I really like, um, siguro ano din, another thing related to meditation, Kimmy, you mentioned
Yeah.
like, 'di ba, you have 10 different meditation, and then
Yes.
one of them is the shower meditation na ano,
Yes.
do you have like top intentions for meditating?
Top intentions. Um, uh, Intentions are affirmations. Different yan. Different sila. So are you asking about what are the intentions of people when they meditate? Is that the question?
Naisip ko lang siya. So, siguro, yung iniisip ko, parang, number one question ba, parang, or popular reasons for people for meditating is, let's say, oh, I want to meditate for
Ah,
abundance, or I want to
ah,
meditate for creativity, or I want to
yes.
meditate for love, like, yung mga ganon, di ba?
Yeah, for, I guess, for the protons, ha,
Mhm.
most of them
The
would say
protons,
inner
guys,
peace.
is the
Community,
followers of the
Belas and
community of
protons.
Kimmy.
So,
Positive, um,
positively
neu
charged.
cha positively charged neurons, tama ba?
Oo.
Protons.
Positively charged beings, ang
Mm,
protons. So, yung with the protons community, usually, yung talaga nila dyan, inner peace.
inner
Mhm.
peace,
Yun yung
yes.
intention nila. Whenever,
Intention.
like even with workshops, like I would
Mm,
ask, so what is your intention for being here? Oh, inner peace. Also, next one would be healing.
mm.
And then clarity would also come up every now and then. So usually those are the themes that come up. So yan. Si
Okay.
Jana may sinabi, I'm scared to lower my expectations for my everyday self. Kaya I go for perfection na ang stressful. Ang toxic na. Pero if otherwise, baka kasi I will no longer strive for improvement. How to set the line? Kailangan na healthy. Tama naman. You need to become the best version of yourself every day. You need to strive hard for that. But there are days that we are not so okay, and that's also okay. So I guess the answer for this, for me it would be self-compassion. That's how you draw the line. Yung parang, okay, am I giving myself naman too much or it's too hard na on me? Then you need to be compassionate to yourself and say, you know what? It's okay. Tomorrow I'll be better. Ganun lang. And really, that's a lot of, positive self-talk. Also, being able to talk to yourself a lot.
Yeah. I think also, Jana, if I may add, is that
Mm-mm.
um, try to go into the space wherein you trust yourself that you are perfect on your own without all these additional parang I mean, syempre we always talk about
Oo.
self-improvement. But the reason
Mm-mm.
that we're saying na you're perfect on your own,
Mm-mm.
you're complete, ganon, it's
You
because,
are
yun
enough.
nga,
Ganon.
yeah, yeah. Kasi when you fail, you can easily step up. When you rest, your value is not decreased. If you are not
Yes.
perfect in a certain task, it does not devalue you as a person. And it actually, parang, there, the acceptance of self na and trusting yourself that you won't ever be not enough because you are enough. Kasi minsan because we keep
Yes.
on striving for that perfection, the reason that we're striving for that perfection or that improvement is because we're feeling that we are not enough. We're not smart enough, we don't work hard enough, we're not like this enough, whatever enough,
Mm.
'di ba? So, but yun nga, if it's coming to a point that it becomes too stressful and too toxic already, then tama nga, sabi nga ni Kimi na we need to practice self-compassion.
Yeah, that's so beautiful, Dar. I love that what you shared. Jana, you are enough. You are perfect as you are. But
Yeah.
of course, I absolutely understand though. Yung parang, oh, if I don't put pressure on myself, baka naman wala. Ano na lang ako, banjing-banjing. Diba? I guess set goals for yourself, set an intention, daily intention, all of these little things. They sound very cliche, but I feel like they are cliche for a reason because they actually work.
Yes. Correct. Agree. Super agree. So Kimi, since we talked about self-compassion and then because of your book, you master dating,
Yeah,
can you tell us about it? Ayan, guys. Intentional
yeah.
guide book to celebrate life.
Celebrate life. Ayan. So, di ba, I love celebrating life and I've been celebrating life now. I hope you are too. This is a book that has 29 challenges for you to date yourself so that you learn more about yourself. Di ba kanina, I kept on saying, parang you need to learn more about yourself so you can be more of yourself authentically so that you can be more for others as well. So the challenges here in this book actually help you discover yourself.
Mm,
Discover also how you want to be loved, so that you show people how you want to be loved and how to love yourself talaga in different ways. There's one challenge here that says do nothing. Huh? Nag-challenge pa ako pero do nothing. But there's so much wisdom in being able to just do nothing. Yung
mm,
hilata. Yung ganyan. Another one here, one of my favorites would be just staring and being in awe of the sunset. And then you're going to draw it here and then reflect on how that feels like, with majestic creation of God. So those are the stuff in there, and it makes you very present as well, and present with yourself, because sometimes we keep giving to others and we don't notice it that, oh my gosh, wait, I'm empty na pala. So
Correct,
masturbating
correct.
is actually filling up your cup.
Mhm. I love that. So guys, 'di
Mm.
ba, one of the things na actually Kimmy, what we've shared in the BDJ studio in the past year since the start of the pandemic and we started this program series is we have talked about how to fall in love with yourself again. Um
Yes.
and then also to allow yourself to fall out of love with yourself. Kasi
Wow.
minsan, 'di ba, parang minsan judge natin na parang sarili din natin na kunwari there's a pressure to self-love. Parang lahat na lang judge natin yung sarili natin whether kung
Hindi ko
nag-self-love ka,
judge.
sobra naman, 'pag
Judge
hindi
ba
naman,
tayo?
kulang, anong gano'n. So, but I really love that kasi yun nga, it's a really great reminder for everyone watching us tonight that and the team replay, guys, yung mga team replay diyan, shout out
Oo.
namin in advance because I know you're watching us from the future.
Wow.
From the future.
From the
Yun
future.
nga, um, it's important that you date yourself in this pandemic.
Yes.
It's a perfect time.
Yes. Correct. And this is like, because people would think, oh, maybe that's just like for single people. No, it's for
Mhm,
people who have girlfriends, boyfriends, spouse, husband and wives, partners. Like, you still need to fill up your cup first before you
correct.
can actually love fully other people.
Mhm.
So, yes to master dating.
Kimmy, since ang hilig ko sa tips, can you give us like 3 tips for people to
Yes.
master date?
Okay. So, di ba, ang hirap mag-date ngayon outside kasi, like, yung before, I would watch a movie by myself, kaya naman, or like, date myself in a coffee shop. Ngayon, medyo scary. So, maybe the tips that I will be giving would be for the house. So, number one, just like you, Dar, di ba, you shower, and I think I
Yes.
want you to really I want you to really indulge yourself in the shower. If you can make it a little bit longer, like twice the time you usually shower, that would be one way to just really take care of your body and nourish it
Mhm,
with your love, like just giving it time, noticing all of the parts of your body. And I love doing this. Like, I think my legs for carrying me. I think my back. I'm seated the whole day. I thank my fingers for being able to type and text and all. So just thanking each part of your body as well. The second way that I think you can love yourself while you are at home would be to perhaps uh, like prepare a hot drink. It could be lemon water, it could be tea, it could be hot chocolate, it could be coffee, but basta something hot. Why? Because when it's something hot, hindi mo pwede siyang agad-agad inumin. Diba? Yung parang kailangan pa konti-konti lang. And when you're doing pa konti-konti lang, you're able to be in the present moment when you're doing it. And maybe you're able to reflect as well. So after that reflection, you may need to write it down. So my third tip would be to start journaling if you haven't yet. I know a lot of Bellas out here are planner people, but why don't you try naman for lots of self-love, journaling naman. So what is journaling? It's like free writing, just flowing, whatever thoughts that would come. You don't even need to think about like the grammar or the topic, whatever. Just
mhm,
allow it to flow and then just write it down. And this is a self love practice because why? You are actually emptying your mind while you're doing this so that you're not so stressed, you're not anxious, you're not worried, your brain isn't so cluttered. So you're actually being so kind to your brain and yourself, and because of the fact that you're writing it down. So those are the three self love tips for the house. One, long shower. Two, drink something hot. And number three, journal. Okay?
Yay. Thank you. Thank you so much, Kimmy, for all these tips. Ito, dagdag natin yung emptying your mind so you are not stressed or anxious. It's really a
Mhm.
practice of self-love. So
Mhm.
I learned so much from you, Kimmy, tonight, and I'm really glad
Yay.
we were able to do this. And
Oh, thank
guys,
you.
please watch out. We'll be sharing more information. We'll be releasing a meditation kit together with Kimmy. So, hindi lang namin siya nahabol tonight. I hope you guys can forgive me. It's
Oo nga
on
ba?
me.
Yes.
Ayan, but we're
Okay.
really hoping, we're
Pressure.
very happy to be, na-pressure ko guys sarili ko. Sabi ko kay
Oo
Kimi,
nga.
"Oh, next week na." Tapos sabi ko,
Okay.
"Okay." But, ayun, there's a lot of things going on, and a lot of times right now, parang may feeling, yung Kimi, another feeling pala that people would say is, naiiwanan na ba ako dahil hindi ako maka-move on as fast in this
Ah,
pandemic?
yeah. I mean, it's been more than a year. If you haven't moved on at this point, I would need to warn you very gently that you may have to think about how you are doing right now. If you feel like you really can't move forward, you and maybe you might need help already, ask for help. Because you're allowed actually to ask for help.
Yes.
You don't need to be stuck. So that would be like my piece of wisdom for you who hasn't moved forward just yet. You need to start thinking because it's been more than a year already. It's not so healthy anymore.
Mhm. I like that. I think it's one of the things that we were also talking about na
Mm,
internally in the company, that everybody needs support. So,
yes,
sometimes kasi iniisip natin, ay yung puwede lang mag-ask for support are yung talagang sobrang namomroblema, yung ibang talagang yung parang yung depression, very debilitating. But we all
yes,
deserve support. So, everyone watching us, please remember that we all deserve support.
yes,
Even if you're just unsure, even if you're just uncertain, you're not completely 100% anxious, we all still deserve support, and please do um, ask for support. We can do it. You're very much welcome in the Bella tribe. I'll also plug
yes,
in our partner if you're feeling anxious na talaga, Mind Nation in
yes, my
Facebook.
mission.
Yeah, it's
Mm-mm.
24/7. You can chat and then talk to a professional. But if you're willing na kami-kami lang sa Bella Tribe, uh, we're very much willing to support.
Chichikahan
And
pala ang ano.
oo, chikahan lang, no pressure. And then at the same time, guys, you know how good it feels to help someone. So
Yes,
even just by you sharing, you're allowing or giving an opportunity for someone to be able to help and support you.
love
And
that.
I feel like that's a great contribution. So,
Aha,
ayun.
lovely. Yes, and Jana has her takeaways. If anybody else has their own takeaways, please type them down. I love
Mm.
what Jana said.
Medyo
Ayan
na-cover
o.
tayo dito. I am enough. I must practice self-compassion in order to draw the line between improvement and perfection. Improving little by little each day, not pushing too much pressure on myself to the point that I'm stressed and afraid to make a mistake. Self-love through me time. Yay! Yes, we are definitely
Yay!
enough. And so everyone, please do sign up in our giveaway. So we're giving away the Essentials notebook and then at the same time the Dare to Be cards.
Ooh, how to
So
get the
yeah.
giveaway?
you join and sign up. Hindi pa I'll send something to you, Kimmy. But for
No,
those,
I
for
got na, but then I'm just thinking like for others, lalo na yung team replay. So,
yes, team
ayan.
replay, you're still counted here. Go.bdj.studio/sign up. So
Okay.
everyone, please do join us. And
So
we
they
hope
sign
to
up and then talagang gustong
share
malaman.
their
They sign up.
takeaway. Share their
I
takeaway with
share their
us. Oo.
takeaway.
So,
O
syempre
guys,
gusto
share
natin
na ng
nakikinig.
takeaway. Uy, ang dami ko ng tips ha. Sana sinulat niyo lahat yun sa mga journal niyo. Oh my gosh. Oo. Tip 1, tip 1, 2, 3, dami ng tips.
Ang
Sige,
dami
go.
nga nating tips for tonight. So, thank you so much, Kimmy. But before we go, can I ask you one last question? It's our
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
meron kaming question kasi every month, nagbabago-bago. So, tinatanong namin lahat ng guests
Nagbabago.
namin.
Oh my
So,
gosh,
yung
ganito
question
to.
natin this June is, which of your strengths is your personal favorite?
Oh my gosh, I'm just thinking about it. I think I'm very gusto mo bang ano, medyo emo or medyo ano, technical?
Ikaw, your take.
Sige, both na lang. So, ano to, and this is from actually my Gallup Strengths test. Like, there's a
Oh,
test
okay,
to
okay.
find out
Yeah,
your strengths. So, there's top five, and then the top two that I really love, number one would be empathy. So
okay.
I guess it's because of my job that I became a good empathizer. Like I really
Mm-hmm.
feel what you're feeling, and parang I really understand, parang ganon. And then the second one would be strategic. So I'm very
Strategic.
strategic, yeah, in terms of like um, I guess like the business, the ways I create programs, ayan, syempre ako na lang yung nag-host dito at nag-guest. Dahil sa ano mo, binabagyo ko
Ayan,
kayo dyan.
wait, nawala ba ako? Ayan, sorry.
Ayan, binabagyo
I
ba kayo
heard it,
dyan?
strategic
Ayan,
and empathy.
strategic and empathy yan. So those are the two strengths that I feel are very useful for my mission and purpose in life.
Nice, nice.
Mm.
I love
Ayun, ang
that.
dami kong
Medyo
takeaway.
mahina lang ako sa empathy, guys. I'm coming from honesty. My empathy is in the
Talaga.
lower. Yeah, but I do have high strategic. Pero
Yes.
meron akong relator. Yung relator ko, yung relationship building strength
Ah,
ko. That's on my top
correct.
two. Oo. So,
Ah,
for me naman, my favorite, to be honest, I don't know if it's at
yeah.
this stage, it's ideation and futuristic. Kasi parang I
Ooh.
feel like I really enjoy the parang thinking of new ideas, new
Yeah.
stuff, and then visualizing the future. So yun, mahilig ako doon.
Wow.
Pero yung
Vision
problem naman
ah.
doon, minsan masyado ng in the future, hindi living in the present. Yun yung
Oh,
problema
kailangan
ni
ibalik.
futuristic. Oo, kailangan
Mm.
i-ground
Oo,
talaga. So,
grounded.
I think
Ah,
that
okay.
meditation is helping me ground and really
Correct.
just be
Yeah.
present in the present.
Correct. Correct. Oh, I like that. Yeah, so now it's like whenever you're maybe, so let's become more intentional, right? Like you said, you will, whatever you visualize, you write down, you start writing it down, and then you listen to something. Maybe whatever you're listening to, try to type in like a root chakra or like a grounding
Yes.
hypnotic meditation, so it's all combined so that whatever you come up with is so powerful. So
Correct,
I'm
correct.
excited for you.
Thank you, thank you. Sige, I will follow that tip. And with that, everyone, even with
Yeah.
my short disappearance, thank you guys for watching us this Wednesday night for this FB Live of the game plan. And please catch me again next week for Live Boldly with Erica from Revlon so we can be more courageous in living our life. Thank you. Good night,
I love
everyone.
it.
Thank you, Kimmy.
Thank you. I enjoyed our session. Bye.